So, this is Desiree, and you are watching Closed Flowetry. And I have a story to tell, but before I get into that story, I want to give my key for today. Every time I have an outline that when I do my videos, I want to give a key, a point of focus. My point of focus is going to be patience for today. It's going to be patience. Have patience with yourself, with others, with the kids, with the job, and the husbands and the wives and the all the crazy life stuff that goes on. Patience. Breathe. Understanding. But no, not understanding. Patience. Okay, so now that we got that out the way, we're gonna talk about. I really wanna tell y'all this story because I feel like y'all will get why I am so adamant about getting this out. I feel like my story is someone else's story. I feel like my story is your story, is your cousin's story that deals with it, and you don't even know. And maybe by watching my video, you can go to her or him and help and talk and be a listening ear and in any kind of way that you can be. Because this disease called eczema sucks. There's no silver lining to it. There's no good outcome to it. Besides, if it goes away, then you're lucky. But if it doesn't, you're kind of just stuck with it. And I'm a chronic sufferer. I've suffered with it all my life. I've always had a severe case of it. I've never had just a spot here, a spot. It's always been really, really bad. But here's my story. 4 months ago, about 4 months ago, give or take a couple weeks or whatever, I woke up and it was this sweater, this pink sweater that my mama had bought me, and it's so cute. I love it to this day, but I kind of want to throw it away and burn it. But she had bought me this sweater, and she bought me this sweater it was hot when she brought me this sweater. It was like $1 at Walmart because it's like, who's gonna buy this sweater? It's like 80 degrees outside at the lowest. So that's why it was so cheap. It was like $1. But she gave it to me, and I wore it. I wore the crap out of that sweater because my skin had just gotten so bad. It got to the point to where I would go outside and the wind would blow and it would hurt. Yeah, it would hurt really bad. So I had to have some type of cover for my skin, and it was that sweater, and it was comfortable and it was soft, and it made me feel comfortable. So I stayed in that sweater. I lived in that sweater. I didn't take that sweater off until it was time to shower and lay down, and sometimes I would even sleep in it. But I remember one morning waking up and getting a glimpse of myself in the mirror. And this is when my depression set in. Guys, really bad. It set in really bad because I looked in the mirror and I didn't know who that girl was looking back at me. I'm like, wait a minute. The eczema completely taken over my face. Now, I'm working on it, but I'm somebody who ignores things until I can't ignore it anymore. I know I'm working on it. I shouldn't do that. But I wanted to ignore it. Maybe if I ignore my eczema, it'll go away. Because it just gotten so irritating. It got so bad. And I just like, maybe if I ignore it, it'll go away. So I just tried to ignore it. But it didn't go away. It got worse. It got really, really bad. And it got in my face. And I remember looking in the mirror, and I had aged at least 80 years. I looked really old. I had wrinkles. I still have a little wrinkles here, guys. And I still have a little touch of it, but it's definitely not as bad as it was. I have dark circles from where it was, and I have a mustache, a goatee. But no, it was really bad. And I cried for at least an hour straight because I didn't know how did it get that bad? How can something get that bad to where you don't even recognize yourself when you look in the mirror? Who you're looking at right now, who I'm looking at through this camera, was not that girl I seen 4 or 5 months ago when I looked in that mirror. It was not her. And it scared the crap out of me. So I had to do something. I had to do something. And I got on steroids. Now, anybody who suffers with eczema knows how the steroids work and how great and a savior they make you feel, but they can also make you feel really, really crappy because just the steroids are just really bad for you all the way around. There's no good outcome besides the fact that they clear your skin up. And that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to clear your skin up. And they do the job, and I feel a lot better. But they're so bad for you. And I would love to get advice or give advice on how other alternatives, to the steroids, something that can keep you the way the steroids make you feel, but without the steroids. So, yeah, that's my little story. That's my little boom, bam thing. It was scary though. It was really scary. I didn't know what else to do. I had literally hit rock bottom with my skin. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to cope. I didn't know who to go to. I didn't know what to do. All I know is that I'm looking at this mirror and this girl looking at me is not who I know. That is not Desiree. That is not her at all. And I hate it. It got to the point to where I couldn't open my eyes all the way. I couldn't smile. I couldn't smile, guys. I couldn't talk right because it would hurt. It was so here. It was so bad here. All right here. It was so bad, I couldn't talk right. I had to talk like this sometimes because it was so dry. And I just moisturized before, that's my little routine I did just to keep it under control. Sometimes I throw some water on my face, rub it, rinse it off, throw some moisturizer on, keep it moving. So I had just moisturized when I woke up and looked in that mirror. But boom, it was dry again. And I looked in the mirror and I kind of did one of those and boom, whoa, who is that? When did you get here? Hate it. But I got on my steroids and it cleared up and whoop-de-wally-wah. And a couple months later, I was flared up again, right? So my recent flare-up had gotten really bad. I get swollen too. I get so inflamed, I get swollen. My legs literally hurt. My body is literally sore. My skin is literally sore. So I had to do something. I have kids to take care of. I can't sit here and just be blah all day. I have to do stuff and fix them food and clean up after them and keep them entertained. So I can't just wallow in my depression all day. So I had to get the steroids. I had to. As much as I hate the steroids so much, I had to. They literally saved me from myself. And that's terrible. I want to get off the steroids. Anybody that I've heard of TSW, topical steroid withdrawal, I am terrified of that. I know what those withdrawals feel like. I know what those withdrawals make you feel like. And that's when I start going crazy. My face breaks out and my arms break out and I get swollen. And so I kind of have to stay on the steroids. But if I could find something, if anybody out there knows something that can keep you from A to B and get you through those terms where you're like, your skin's just like, whoa, let me know. Because I would love to hear about it and get it figured out. So yeah, I mean, guys, I just wish that there was a way to fix it. I know there's no cure and they say they're working on a cure, but no, I don't think that they're going to fix it because there's more money in the medicine. I get it. But and that's a thing. That's a thing. Here's another point I want to bring up. Anybody who don't suffer with eczema, please don't tell somebody with eczema really bad that you understand, because you don't. And we get it. I get it. I've been told 1,000 and 100,000,000 times that, oh, I understand. No. You can't understand. You don't understand. There's no way you get it. When you wake up in the morning and you look completely different from the person you were 2 weeks ago, you don't know what that feels like. When your face and your body is completely covered from head to toe and it hurts, you're excruciating pain, but you have to keep going because you got kids to take care of. You don't know what that's like. So, yeah. I'm going to end this video because I got stuff to do. But I would love to hear from you guys. I would love to hear from y'all. Leave me comments. Email me. I'm going to leave my email. I'm going to put my email in my little description thing. I'm going to figure out how to do that. I'm kind of new to the whole YouTube thing. So thank y'all for bearing with me. So I'm going to put my email. Email me things. Email me pictures. Send me stuff. I might know something that you can help you. And you may know something that can help me. And I can put it in the video. And we can help other people together. So let's do that. And